Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another DreamWorld video. I feel like this has become a weekly occurrence now that I say to you guys, they've somehow messed it up more than I could ever have imagined. Without further ado, let's jump straight into this video. I normally save the good stuff till last, but today we're gonna go straight in with the absolute banger of this episode. Signage. Write your messages and story across DreamWorld. Already I know that everybody's face palming, everybody is pulling their hair out. The number one rule of game development is never, ever allow a player to input text uncensored in a multiplayer game. Now surely with this update they have at least run sign text through a filter, because it's the internet and people are going to put nasty words. Well, I tested that out. And as we could expect, there are absolutely zero filters on this text. You can put whatever you want. My opinion on this is disappointed but not surprised. And while we're on a roll, number 2, give your spirit lantern build a name. People will see your build name when they come into your lantern area. Voxel colors right click. Okay, so I don't have a spirit lantern, but I have gone into other people's areas, and yes, it is done exactly the same way. This update and the first are copy-pastes, therefore both not having filters. This is actually unexcusable. This is such a not even a rookie error, this is just laziness. You know that whenever text is entered, you must filter it. This is just not a well thought out update in general. Ladies and gents, before we continue, a very quick word from our sponsor, Atlas VPN. Atlas is once again sponsoring another one of our videos, and with the recent hack at Twitch, the timing couldn't have been better. A very common but not very commonly known method of hacking is called attribute linking. Whenever there are multiple databases that have been leaked, hackers will often cross-reference IP addresses from the last logged in IP. They will do this across multiple sites, and even if you've got different account names and different email addresses, if the IP addresses are the same, hackers will quite often test passwords from different accounts on the same IP address. And guess what? This is one of the biggest causes of people losing their accounts and not having a clue how. Almost every account that I use online has a different last logged in IP address, meaning when hackers try to come and cross-reference accounts based on IP address, they can't. Now, while this isn't the ultimate step to stop this happening, this is definitely a very easy one that you can take. Even better news, Atlas is running a deal currently for 86% off on their 3-year plan. That brings it down to just $1.39 a month. This also includes their 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's absolutely no harm in trying. If you're not satisfied with it, you can just get your money back. And if you're somebody who wants to know if they were affected by the Twitch database hack and doesn't know where to look, well, look no further. Atlas's data breach scanner is a built-in tool where you can input your email address and it will notify you if any of your details have been leaked online. Click my link in the description and take advantage of the deal today. It won't be around forever. Moving on to number 3. Skeletal archers now roam the land. Watch out for arrows whistling past. I roamed around for about half an hour in this very limited small world and did not see a single roaming archer. Not really sure why. You'll now hold your breath underwater. So, I was actually quite impressed to see that this update did in fact work. You can go underwater and it will deplete your breath bar, and when you're on land it will slowly replenish it, which is perfect. It doesn't allow people to abuse the whole pop your head out of the water and breathe thing, although it does recharge a little slow, I'd say. Also, it's just another bar under the other 3 existing bars. Before you know it, the entire left side of your screen will just be bars. I don't think it really needed a bar, but I guess it was some code they could copy-paste. The world sounds more alive. So what they mean by this is footsteps, noises when you chop trees, and just general stuff like that. For the most part, they're okay. The footsteps is the one that's really strange, though. It seems to work on half of the materials that you step on, and seems to have default sounds on some of the other. It's just really odd. They're all different volumes when they shouldn't be because they're the same material. Just super strange, bizarre. I don't know, just minimal effort to put sounds into the game. That's all I can summarize it as. You've been on your feet for too long. Take a stretch and sit. New idle animations. Now, this is one of my pet hates when a game does not blend animations. You will go from standing up to sitting on the floor. Not you will go from standing up to slowly sitting down and then sitting on the floor. You just, boop, you're now sat on the floor. It's really jarring. It just shows a lot of laziness and unwillingness to learn a basic function in Unreal. Halloween sinks its claws deeper into the realm. New rare event resources to collect and build with. They're referring to pumpkins. They are not rare. They are everywhere. And I've looked through the recipes. There's actually nothing you can craft with these pumpkin parts. I feel like they add resources because it's cool to have more resources. And then they'll come up with a use for it later. But nobody's going to want to collect the resources if they don't have a purpose. I just don't get it. And then the icing on the cake is that these guys released 5 videos all in 1 hour. 2 of them are very confusing why they needed to be videos. And the 5th one is literally a 36-second clip of somebody running around with a boar chasing them and the Benny Hill music playing in the background. I shit you not. The mix of the quality of microphone, editing, and just FPS in all these videos is astonishing. Sadly, this is all for this week's update, but as always, guys, a massive thank you to the patrons. You guys absolutely rock. After this premiere has finished, I'm going to be live over on RuneScape, once again playing some group Iron Man. I am still totally addicted. Not that that's news to anybody. As always, guys, have an awesome day and a fantastic week.